RPG a day. Question number 9. How has a game surprised you? So how? How has a game surprised me? I don't know how to answer that. In what way? In its design? Is it in its presentation? A game as like we're having a game and we're not talking about the game's system, like a game session. How has a game session surprised me? Uh, I don't know. You know, I come from an era where like games were a bit more hardcore. You know, you played if you got messed up, if you weren't supposed to be someplace, and you were fighting things that you really shouldn't have been fighting, and you didn't run, you died. Right? Your character died. You had to start with a level 1 character, regardless of whatever level you were, unless your character was rezzed somehow. But no surprises, right? Game sessions surprising me. I don't think I've been, like, I don't have a moment where I go, ooh, I didn't expect that. That was a wonderful surprise. My surprises have been often disappointments, sadly. I took a look at the new system, relatively new system, Genesis, and I really, really, really expected to like it, you know, because I love what they've done with Star Wars, you know, Edge of the Empire, Age of Rebellion, Force of Destiny. Loved it. So Genesis was supposed to be the setting agnostic version of that whole system, and when I looked at it, and I saw that one of the most important parts of the system, which is the careers, it's how you make a character, the careers were completely missing. There are no careers there. And maybe I didn't do a deep enough dive into the system to really understand why they're not there, or maybe there's somewhere a place to show you exactly how to create these careers. It's all vague. Same thing with the Cypher system. Like, I love Numenera, and I was always intrigued by the Strange, but I never played the Strange. But I loved Numenera. And when they announced Cypher system and it came out, I was really excited, like, yay! Right? And Cypher system was released. I was on top of it, got the PDF right away. I was like, ugh, waiting for it to come out. And then I read it, and it's another thing. I was surprised in that it was both the Cypher and Genesis systems were sold as RPG systems and not toolkits. You know, they appear to me to be more of really good SRDs, right? System resource documents, OpenGL info. Like, they feel like that's where they belong, and they don't belong to be called a system because they aren't. You know, you can't just pick it up and go, right? Maybe Cypher more than Genesis. Genesis, there's no classes. Classes are supposed to be careers and how you build your, you know, which careers you take, what you take in your career trees. And while talents are listed, there are no careers and there are not any career trees. So how do you build it? How do you address that? How do you attribute points? It just left me really disappointed, and that's a method of surprise, right? Like that took me. I mean, I heard things, but I didn't hear. I still wasn't prepared for how shocked I was when I looked at the PDF, right? And I was shocked. Seriously.